My name is Jeff, and this is a 1986 Ford RS200 Evolution, which means it's one of just 24 produced. And the car looks absolutely incredible. But before we get into all the details, first, a quick word from our sponsor.
This video is brought to you by Woodside Credit, the exclusive loan provider for Barrett-Jackson for over a decade. Estimate your lowest payment in America at woodsidecredit.com.
So today we're taking a look at one of just 24 produced 1986 Ford RS200 Evolutions. Now this is the final variant of the RS200, which was originally released in 1984 to prepare it for Group B racing, which at the time when the car was introduced to Group B racing, it was deemed relatively uncompetitive. And the reason for that is it had a turbocharged 1.8 liter four-cylinder at the time, and the car was a little bit heavier because Ford wanted to make sure their drivers were going to be safe, so there was more inbuilt into the car as far as a heavy-duty construction, because when rally racing, the odds of running into a tree are fairly high or running into a rock, so they wanted to make sure the drivers were safe, and therefore this car weighed a little bit heavier than some of its counterparts, which may not have had as much into the safety aspect of the car. But this is the Evolution, which had improved upon that, and it came out in 1986, which means unfortunately it came out after the end of Group B, which closed in 1986, but it came with some improvements. Now it was making a turbocharged 2.1 liter four-cylinder engine, which made over 600 horsepower, which is quite impressive, and that meant that this car could be hyper competitive in the later stages of working through rallies. So it still competed in rallies after the fact, and it would only build 24 of these. These were essentially converted from the original cars built for the total production run of the vehicle, and of course there are street versions of this car as well, but this one is meant to go rallying, and it looks absolutely incredible. It's finished in white with the iconic Ford blue stripes, similar to what you would find on the Ford European Racing division. The fact that it's meant to be a rally car, it looks incredible. We've got all sorts of cool fog lights on the front, a variety of hella lights. We've even got speedline wheels on the side. We have a 5-speed manual transaxle that's going to be sending power to all 4 wheels. So because this was a rally car, of course, was also all-wheel drive with a mid-engine mount that is fairly unique. Towards the end of Group B, we saw the change to everyone starting to use mid-engine cars. We do have some radiator intakes up here, as long as some air in the side intakes, because of course you're going to be doing a lot of dirt courses, things like that, where you're not going to want rocks and stuff getting into your engine bay. So the intakes are all mounted a little bit higher on the car as well. On top of that, we have some save-out harnesses, racing harnesses, Ford steering wheel, all that stuff like that is also located in the interior. It's just a really beautiful car. Lots of special RS200 Ford badging that is very iconic of the 80s, and you get a car here that, while it wasn't necessarily competitive in Group B at the time, had a fantastic rally history with the updated version of the Ford Evolution, which is what we have here, and it looks absolutely incredible. Thank you so much for watching that video. If you're looking to purchase your next collector car, be sure to check out autohunter.com, which is our online auction with cars going live every single weekday, or the sister site, classiccars.com, which has over 30,000 cars currently live on the site. If you enjoyed the video, could hit that like button for us. We'd really appreciate it. And consider getting subscribed for more content like that in the future. Thank you so much for watching.